If the problem does not appear to be a major health issue of any sort, you should advise the employee that an improvement in attendance is expected, or the next step in the procedure will be taken. There should be no more attendance problems for the following 6 months. Monitor the attendance monthly and proceed to step 2 if the problem continues. Document this meeting and consider it a verbal warning, not a written warning. You should notify HR if there are any medical issues that can possibly keep the employee out of work for any length of time. If the doctor confirms fitness for work, the employee needs to be warned about the consequences of continued absence. Step 2. First written warning. If the employee's absences continue, set up a second meeting. State the purpose and be prepared to discuss the reasons for the absences. Talk about the implications and how it affects the team and department, not to mention the company, and warn that if the problem continues, employment may be suspended or terminated. This all depends on how HR has set up the attendance policy. Document this meeting and consider it a written warning. Monitor for improvement. If there are still problems, go to Step 3. Step 3. Second written warning or suspension. If there is still no improvement, consult with HR on what should be done next. If you can, and would like, set up another meeting with the same criteria as described in Step 1 and Step 2. Listen to what the employee has to say, and let them know you will get back to them to determine the next step. You can either give another written warning stating the next infraction is automatic suspension or termination, or go straight to the suspension stage. Again, this is determined on the existing HR policy. Suspension or termination. If no improvement in attendance occurs, you should proceed with a temporary suspension without pay. The intention to suspend should be confirmed in writing with details of start and end dates. HR will be involved and your presence may, or may not be required. It is imperative that you have documented every meeting with exact detail. This might be needed if it ever goes to court. If it is determined that the employee should be terminated, the employee should be advised that as a result of excessive attendance issues, they will be dismissed. At this point, HR policies regarding pay and benefits will be discussed. Before you take drastic measures, with all that has been discussed so far in this lesson, make sure the problem is not morale-related or some other underlying issue. The fault might be yours due to departmental cracks, which you will need to find out what is wrong, and fix as soon as possible. There might also be a problem with the time clock, parking situation, or scheduling that you should do your best to fix, or come up with an alternative solution. For more info on how to handle absenteeism, please contact our consultants or visit our website.